Hi, welcome to Mindfulness and Emotional Wellness. I'm Julie G. Thanks for joining me today. I thought we'd spend a few minutes, and really just a few minutes, talking about how you can have more mindfulness in your life and the things you're doing every day. So, what I'd like you to think about just for a moment is what is your typical morning routine? We all have one. For some of us, it might be wake up, grab your phone from the nightstand, check your social media, check your email, see what's going on in the world. Other of us, we might sit in bed for a few moments, do some deep breathing, and think about three things we're grateful for. Or we might set an intention for the day. An intention is what are we hoping or planning, or what do we want to manifest into our life or our day? Then we typically get out of bed. I would say most of us drink coffee in the morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, so that's not me. So then we would perhaps meander to the kitchen, make ourselves or our partner a cup of coffee, sit down and relax a little bit, maybe scroll our phone a little bit more. And then when it's time to get ready for work, hop in the shower. While we're in the shower, think about our mental to-do list for the day, planning everything out. And let's do a pause right there. Because even though I've talked about maybe about a half an hour of your morning, there were many points where we could have put in a bit of mindfulness practice in our mornings with the hope that we would have a more mindful, calm, content day. So we'll rewind a little bit. So in the morning, if we choose to, when we wake up, we can just spend a few minutes being grateful for at least three things that we have, or people we have in our lives, or things we're looking forward to. But just spend a few moments practicing gratitude when you first wake up. It really sets us up for success or positive feelings throughout the day. So, just a few minutes, three things you're grateful for. Deep breathing, you can do that throughout the entire little routine I verbalized a few minutes ago. And what do I mean by deep breathing? Just slow breaths and pay attention to your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you can do that anywhere. Breathing exercises, I find, is one of the easiest ways to integrate mindfulness into your life and into your day to day practice because we breathe all the time. And mindful practices just pay attention to your breath. So I'm going to ask you for a minute, if you're comfortable, to pay attention to your breath. And what I mean by that is breathe in through your nose. And when you're breathing in through your nose, you should feel that the air around you and the air coming into your body is a bit cooler than our body is. So you should feel a little bit of cool air coming in through your nose. And if you pay attention, you can feel it going all the way through the back of your mouth and a little bit down into your throat. So that's the inhale. So you'll feel the cool air rushing in through your nose, back of your mouth, down your throat a little bit. You should feel your lungs and then also your belly expanding a little bit, kind of like a balloon. If you want, you could put your hands on your belly just to make sure that you're doing the really deep breathing that you're looking for. So a deep breath in. I'm a holder, meaning I like to hold it for a few seconds or before I release it out. And so a deep breath in. And then a little hold and a deep breath out. And when you're breathing out, if you're paying attention, hopefully you're going to feel your stomach kind of going in a bit, like the balloon that we blew up when we're breathing in is kind of losing its air slowly. So your stomach would kind of, like I said, deflate a little bit. So you could do that before you get out of bed, after you said three things you're grateful for, after you set an intention for the day. And my intention for the day is to integrate emotional wellness activities as much as I can for today. So I started with the gratitude before I rolled out of bed. I didn't check my phone first. Started with gratitude. I did some deep breathing to help bring me into today and to keep me calm and centered. And as I said, I set an intention that I'm going to practice emotional wellness and mindfulness activities throughout the day today. Then I got out of bed. Most of y'all drink coffee. I'm a water drinker. You think I took a sip of water. I did. But I also was practicing a bit of mindfulness. And you can practice mindfulness when you drink coffee, tea, when you drink anything. And so what I do is when I pick up my cup, and this is plastic, and I have ice, so the water's cold, and I can feel the cold water on my hand from the cup. Also, there's a little bit of condensation because it's cooler. And then when I took a sip, I paid attention to the temperature of the water, how it felt in my mouth. I also listened because there's just a few ice cubes left in here and they kind of rattled. So if you're paying close enough attention, you might be able to hear, and really being mindful while you're eating or drinking. Great way to integrate mindfulness into your day. And you could do it wherever you are. And it's just being fully present on whatever you're eating or drinking. So trying to use your senses to experience the moment we're in right now. Last thing today I'm going to suggest is the next time you're getting ready in the morning, we typically take a morning shower or bath. And when we do that, we have a tendency to go through our to-do list. Well, at noon, I have lunch with Jack and Peter today. I have to finish cleaning the living room. I've already swept it, but now I need to mop it. I need to get Murphy's oil soap because the last time I was at the store, they didn't have it. And so that's typically what we do when we're in the shower. We do our to-do list. We may also think about problems, issues, challenges we're having. And very rarely are we in the moment when we're in the shower. So the next time you take a shower or bath, I want you to really try to experience with all of your senses those few minutes. For some of us, I know somebody who takes a shower within 2 minutes, which is fascinating to me. I'm a long, hot shower person. And so the next time you're in the shower, be in the shower. You can hear the water trickling or the bathtub filling up. You can feel the water on your skin. Those are my dogs, and I can't control them. So we're going to mindfully notice, oh, there's a dog barking in the background. And then we're going to let the thought go because we can't control that. So when we're in the shower, we can experience and feel the warmth or the coolness of the shower, however you like it. We can hear the water. We can also feel when we're washing our body and our hair, we can feel the sensation of our skin and the soap and the lather on our skin or in our hair. And also there's the scent of the shampoo, the scent of the conditioner, if you use a 2-in-1, the scent of the soap. If you're shaving, the scent and the feel of that as well. And really try to be fully present when you're shaving. I'm sorry, when you're in the shower. Also when you're shaving in the shower. And just be in that moment. And what'll happen is a thought will come. And right now I thought I could pretend that I've had the dogs barking for us to practice mindfulness. That's not what happened. But apparently it's what's meant to be. So I'm going to hear the dog bark and I'm going to let it go out of my mind. And so when you're in the shower, trying to be fully present and mindful, when you have a thought come into your head, because we will have thoughts, we have them all the time, just try to let the thought come and go, just like a butterfly. Butterfly kind of flies in, there's a butterfly, and then you let it go. Butterflies don't really hang out too long at any one spot. So if you can work on that with your thoughts when you're practicing mindfulness, I think it'll be helpful for you. So today we talked about kind of shaking up our morning routine a little bit before we're getting out of bed, before we grab our phone, talking about focusing on and practicing gratitude, 3 things that we're grateful for. Doing some deep breathing before you get out of bed and setting your intention for the day. Then mindfully having something to drink and or eat, paying attention to that experience, trying to soak it all in with all your different senses that you can. And then when you're in the shower or the bath, really being in the shower or the bath, really experiencing it again, trying to be there in that moment in the shower. As human beings, we have a tendency to either be thinking about things that happened yesterday or last week or 40 years ago, or we're worrying about what's going to happen in an hour, 4 hours, next week, next year, 30 years from now. And the truth is, life happens right now. This moment we're in right now, this is our life. And I think we have a tendency to spend too much time in the past and the future, and we're on autopilot in what really is our life. So if you put a little mindfulness into your day, it'll allow you to be more fully present in your life in this moment day to day. I hope that was helpful. Thanks, and I really hope you have a great day. Stay well.